Welcome, Transformer fans. My name is Composite Enerjoe, and today's review is on the Transformers Legacy Evolution Core Class Soundblaster. And here he is in his alt mode, which is that of a retro style, or I guess Cybertronian style boombox, or stereo. If you don't know if for the youngins who don't know what those are. So yeah, this is his boombox mode. And it's very cool. I'm gonna say right now, the only complaint I have with this mode, because it looks very nice, it's these is these pieces here that are just sticking up. These are his robot feet. I do not know why, because everything else is just very nice, solid, and compact. I don't know why this they left like that. It is kind of distracting because I've never seen a boombox that has this. If someone has, then I'll let me know. So somebody like the three people who see these videos, if you've ever seen a boombox or a stereo that has like these pieces just sticking up like this on the side, let me know. I've never seen one. So yeah, here he is. Very nice Soundblaster. And also, to get out of the way, this is a straight repaint of the Kingdom Core Class Soundwave. So this is Soundblaster. I almost want to say the cooler Daniel, but that might date myself. Like, I would really care about that sort of thing. But this is neat. I've always wanted to have a Soundblaster, and now I have one. So I'm happy, because I like Soundwave, but I have a few Soundwaves. Soundblaster I don't have. And I like that they gave me a small one just to check out, because I've always been curious about this character, but I've never liked them enough to really go after some of the bigger ones. I never liked them that much. But now I have this little one, and I'm happy about it. So yeah. It doesn't really have any features except one. This is supposed to be his button. It's not functional, but this does open up. And he does have, as one of the accessories, this tiny cassette. So here we have, and you can see it's yellow, this is Buzzsaw. This is not transform. If this would transform, I would be astounded if they made something this tiny transform. They probably could, but I'm kind of glad they didn't. But yeah, this is basically an inactive cassette. And for those of you who don't know, this is how we used to listen to music. Not even back in my day, before the generation before me. This is how they listened to music. I came in with CDs. I was born when I was a kid. We had CDs. This was before me. It was like the generation before me. They used cassettes, which is really cool. So you just put it in there, and boom. So yeah, he does have one in there. And it's Buzzsaw, and I think the Soundwave one had Laser because it was red. So yeah, so now on to transformation, because it doesn't do anything else. So yeah, first, just to make things easier, let's take off his accessories, which blended very nicely into, which actually does complete the actual robot look, the boombox look, in my opinion. So we have the shoulder cannon and his hand blaster. So put it off over there. Now for transformation, disconnect, bring it down. He's very, very straightforward. Fold out the feet, fold out the feet. Oh, there we go. Fold it forward. Bring the arms forward. Flip out the hands. And then, come on, there we go. Flip up and rotate the head. And here we have the very Soundwave looking Soundblaster. Let's get the focus. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Very cool little figure. I only wish these. I actually think all these core class figures are actually really neat. The engineering, I think, is very, very impressive for their size. I still would prefer if they were a little bigger, but very nice. So, articulation. Head is on a ball joint. So, mine's a little stiff, but it is a ball joint. Shoulders can go forward and back due to transformation, but they can do that. And is on a ball joint. Shoulder is on a ball joint. And if you really want to, he technically does have a wrist. No waist, but the front skirt, stiff on mine, but does lift up. So by lifting that up, you get a more range on his legs, which can go out that far. Forward, back, swivel there, bend at the knee. And technically the foot is on a ball joint, as you can see there, but it's very restricted. And yeah, so he has a lot of articulation, which is very nice. Let's get his accessories to complete the look. You have his shoulder, his iconic shoulder cannon. There we go. Which is painted, by the way. That's very impressive. The actual parts inside of it are painted, which is nice. And you have his shoulder blaster. Yeah, this is the shoulder blaster, and this is his hand blaster. And yeah, completes the look. And then he can pull, hold on. I think you can pose him enough. Oh no, arm popped off. Hold on. There we go. This is like the closest you can get to him kind of pushing his button to open the thing. Oops. I hit my camera. Oh well, getting sidetracked again. Alright, so yeah. So there we have Soundblaster. Right there. Let's get on with size comparisons. Here we have Legion Cliff Jumper and Deluxe Ratchet. And as you can see, I like the core classes, but I still think they could be a little bit bigger. Because Legends were pretty sure a little bigger. And I think Soundblaster here is, I think, a little bit on the smaller side. Still an awesome figure, but I think he's a little bit too small. Like, he shouldn't be this big, like this much, only this much bigger than this Legion size figure. All right. So yeah, final thoughts. He's a solid figure. I think he's a very nice repaint of Soundwave. It's like if you have like a Soundwave and like maybe you want this tiny figure or something. Because Soundblaster is just, you know, the Cliff Jumper. It's the Cliff Jumper and the Nemesis Prime. They're just, you know, the repaints. But Soundblaster, I don't actually encounter all that much. I don't encounter him all that much. So, yeah. I think he's a neat little figure. It helps that the original Soundwave figure was already really good to begin with. Because it's like, if you missed out on that one, or you're like me, where it's like, I have Soundwaves. I kind of don't want to get it. I kind of don't want to get too many. I already feel like I have too many Soundwaves. So Soundblaster is is like a neat little excuse to get at least another, at least a different character in the same mold, in the similar body type. So yeah. So this has been my review of the Transformers Legacy Evolution Core Class Soundblaster. This is Composite Enerjoe signing off. Peace out and be safe.